Hey guys, Rachele here with Amethyst Ascension. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for joining me again. So today I am going to be doing a really fun hashtag that Courtney and I, Courtney from Aries Witchcraft, we sat down and we were brainstorming a fun tag to do. And it's a spread, it's a tarot spread. So I had shown her the would I survive a zombie apocalypse, because I was thinking about doing that one again, which I might still, because that was so fun. I did it a couple of years ago. It was a hashtag that was either, I can't remember right offhand, I can't remember if it was something that Lady Blindwolf had created or whether or not it was something that she had found and passed it along, and I think it was on Instagram, but I could be wrong. But anyways, I loved that, and a friend of mine, Queen Osset Haru, she did it. She had seen it on my channel. I think I had showed it to her. I can't remember. And then she went and did it on her channel, and it was so good. And then I seen Robin do, I believe it was Robin that did it. A couple other ones did it. And I'm like, you know, it's been a couple of years. I want to do this again. Courtney's like, yeah, that sounds like fun. I'm like, do you want to come up with another idea too? And so we just started brainstorming. So this is what we came up with. Nordic alien invasion spread. Because we've seen so much in the news about alien invasion and now all these UFOs, and we knew, us conspiracy theorists, we knew that this was going to be the next thing that they did, right? We've been talking about this for a couple of years, if not longer. So we thought that this would be kind of fun. If you are anybody that is in like the ufology, into ufology and alien, you know, cosmic disclosure, any of that kind of stuff, I'm sure you've heard about the Nordic alien race, which are the tall whites, right? They kind of remind you of what like the Elven race would look like, you know, and they're known even in, I believe Courtney had said, in the Norse mythology, the elves were known as giants. And the Nordic alien race are known for being super tall and with Nordic features, but they're extraterrestrials. So we came up with 7 questions for the spread. Also, given that that is the Elven or fairy star. So 7 questions. So I will be putting this particular spread that I created. I'll show you. Because, whoops. See, it's just a image with no background, so you can put it in whatever or you can just print it out, but you can put it on whatever, put it in a digital planner if you have one like mine. So, or just leave it on your screen and just use it that way, however you want to. I'm going to put it in the Amethyst Ascension family group on Facebook, okay? So if you're not on Facebook, send me an email, contact me. My email is in my About page, and it's usually in the description also. Send me an email if you don't do Facebook, and I will send this to you via email. So anyways, the questions are, what would your strengths be? Question 2, what would your weaknesses be? Question 3, are the tall Nordics the ancient Elven race? 4, how long have they been here? 5, are they a friend or foe to humanity or of humanity? 6, how do you feel, or how do they feel, I should say, about the human race? And 7, what are the chances of surviving this invasion? Okay, so like I said, this is all for fun, okay? So let me put this over here. And I could not decide between what decks I wanted to use, so I'm probably going to use these 2. Tarot of the She, because I've said before when I did my video on about aliens and about the Fae, the Sidhe, are they actually aliens? Well, I think so. But so Tarot of the Sidhe and the Cosmic Visions Tarot. So let's pull these out and we'll get started. So what I'm probably going to do is draw 3 cards for each question. Okay. I'm going to probably draw 2 of the Tarot of the Sidhe and 1 of the Cosmic Visions. So, what would your strengths be? There's 1. Okay. Oh, that is interesting right there, right out of the gate. All right, now 1 from this. And let me shuffle this one because you know what? I just love shuffling this one. It's such a good shuffle. All right, and there's our answer. Oh. Okay. So, I believe that my strengths would be, obviously, the dancers are the cups, right? I think so, yes. Dancers are the cups. We've got the Death card and the 5 of Swords. I believe that my strengths would be, obviously, my upbeat, joyful demeanor, trying to look at the positives, my ability to maybe transform or kind of go with the flow and one way of life, because this new life is coming in, because perhaps with this invasion, which we might see with other questions in this spread, they might have been here all along. You know, if they were the Elven race, the ancient Elven race, then they've been here all along. It's not an invasion. They're just showing themselves now. And if they're showing themselves now, why is that? So is it time for humanity to raise their vibration? And does that come some sort of transformation in our DNA? So my ability would be to be able to transform because of my frequency, perhaps. And 5 of Swords. Would that be my ability to see intentions, see where there could possibly be conflict and how to avoid that conflict before it ever even gets started. So that's what I'm going to go with. All right, so the next question. What would my weaknesses be? What would my weaknesses be? What would my weaknesses be? If this takes too long, I'll try to get forward through a lot of this shuffling as much as I can. Or just cut it out entirely. Okay, there we go. Well, okay, I'll take the top one. My weaknesses. Oh, no. What am I doing here? That was my 2. Okay. And then what is my weaknesses? That's funny, actually. That's funny. It's kind of contradicting itself, isn't it? We'll see. All right, we'll just take the top off of this one. Okay, I'm seeing a picture here. My weakness is maybe not wanting to join in with other people. So, or not being so trusting out of the gate. Or maybe it has to do with other human beings. That would be my weakness, not getting along with other human beings that are looking at this invasion like it is possibly a thing that we should be afraid of. This one's confusing. My weakness. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm thinking my inability to be able to work with others. The Star. Maybe not having as much compassion for the human race. Or the Fae race. Or the Nordic. The Star. Maybe being too trusting. I don't know. I'm going to have to hold that one aside. We'll see what the other ones say, but I'm a little bit confused on this. Considering it said that my joy, so maybe just not working well with others. Because I feel like this is very much working in that unison with others. I mean, it feels the same kind of energy. So maybe that's what that is. All right, so let's go to the third question. The third question is, are the tall Nordics the ancient Elven race that we've heard about? Oh, there's my card. Oh, yep, okay. So what I think that this means is it is a hybrid race. Half human and half Nordic is the Fae race, or the, and I've said this before, like the fallen angels, or the Anunnaki were actually the fathers of the Tuatha De Danann, the she race. So with humans, so like the Nephilim, I feel like they are yeah. And see, look at here. It's not even on. See, that's another thing. It's not on. Wow. Okay. So the video that I had made, it was doing the Witchy Wisdom Wednesdays, and I will link it in this video. I talked about how I thought that the Fae race, or the she, were actually, you know, aliens, or hybrid aliens, hybrid of alien and human, and that the Tuatha De Danann came over. When it talks about them in the old like legends and myths, they came over on flying ships, not ships, and they arrived in fog. If we look here, these are like, it's like flying. It's not actually on the river. So that kind of is another way of pointing to, it's like a hybrid. And then I look at the Empress as Mama Gaia. So I believe that they are half human and half Nordic aliens. Ooh. All right. So the next question is, how long have they been here? So we'll see how well we can read it with this. Okay, what do we got here? Okay. Let's do one. How long? No, come on now. Let's at least. Wow, look at what turned over. We're going to keep that because I don't think that was an accident. So, we've got our story of our king's list, Sumerian king's list. And that is said to go back, what, 400,000 years? And then we show the World card. So it makes me feel like they have been here. I mean, maybe even longer than humanity has even evolved. It was probably because of them that humanity even evolved. So they've always been here as long as we have, at least in the form that we are. I think that's what it means. It's been here for a very, very long time. That's what I think that means. Is this reading also definitely biased because of my beliefs? Well, of course it is. Anybody's is going to be, right? Readings are subjective. They're not objective. They're subjective to the person that's interpreting them and their own belief system. Okay, so the next question is, are they a friend or foe of humanity? Oh. Oh. Are they a friend or foe of humanity? Are they a friend or foe of humanity? Come on. Wowza. You know, let me get closer here. There we go. Okay, so what I think that means is that they are a friend to us because they are our ancestors. They feel a responsibility to our own evolution and karma, but they're here to help us to make the right choices. So they whisper in our ears, or they send us messages through animals and through the trees and through crop circles. So yes, I think that they are friends. Friends. So the next question. How do they feel about the human race? How do they feel about the human race? How do they feel about the human race? Maybe because we are hybrids of them, or that the bloodlines, because there's even been talk of Fae intermingling with humans, and that there are bloodlines beyond like the she. So maker 3. Oh, damn. And then how do they feel about the human race? How do they feel about the human race? Oh, okay. Okay. And how do they feel about the human race? All right. Oh, yes. Okay. Again, I feel like they had a hand in our evolution, that they have been talking with us and communicating with us and helping us grow for a very long time. And they are concerned with our own development, because I feel like we are connected, like it said in the last card, that we are connected to the Fae race, and we are all connected via Mama Gaia. And I don't believe that it would be an actual invasion from space. I believe that it would be an actual where they're showing themselves now because there's work that we need to do together. But they are part of our progenitors, and they are here to help us to develop. Yes. Like our parents, like our guardians, like the watchers. Yeah, baby. Gosh, this is such a fun, a fun reading. And we have the last question. What are my chances of surviving this invasion? What? Huh. Okay, one more. What are my chances of surviving this invasion? Oops. Yeah, I think that pretty much says it all. But let's get one. We'll take the top one. Yeah. Okay, so the Four of Pentacles, I do not look like it's greedy. I look at it like it is like strong foundations. Almost like doomsday prepper kind of thing. Somebody that is mindful of changes that are happening or that they can foresee, and they are holding on to the resources that they have. They're not being stingy, they're just being practical and realistic. So I believe, given the cards, that my chances would be really good because I have been in contact with them already. I feel like much of the creativity that I have done comes from them already. I feel like they have communicated, and I don't feel like it's going to be an invasion, but rather a helping the world to evolve. So yeah, this was so much fun. I hope you guys join in also just for fun. And I'm sure that we're going to have some other fun stuff coming up as well. Just fun ways for us to use our cards and see how we would fare. So thank you for spending this time with me, and I am sending you love always.